Well, hello there. If you want to see the opening of the latest bespoke box from the Dahlia Society called Dreamscape, stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm Deb and this is DB Designs and Sewing Australia. Yesterday, which was Friday, I received my March bespoke box from the Dahlia Society, so let's open it. This bespoke box theme, try saying that 3 times. This bespoke box theme is Dreamscape, so I've got no idea what is in it. Let's have a look. Oh, that's right. That's what else I bought. Yes. So, here's our beautiful box. Let's throw that on the floor. Let's open it and have a look. This is also something that I ordered that I'll show you at the end. Here's our beautiful box with a lovely sticker that is crystals. Looks like amethyst. And it's a Euro Viscose fabric and 20% off the Style Arc Harry dress. I think the Harry dress is the one with the wide elastic under the bust, just in the centre front. I think that's what the Harry is. I will put in a picture. Dreamscape March 2025, and some beautiful amethyst crystals. A woman after my own heart, as I am of February. So, gorgeous card. Really pretty. What else have we got? Organic Earl Grey tea bag. Oh, and this was probably connected to the card. And that's a really cute label. And it says... oh, can you see that? You are clever. That's really pretty. What else have we got? A label glue stick, which is a Kylie and the Machine glue stick. Look at that. They're always handy. Actually, when I was putting my zip in my duffel bag, I used a glue stick. It had no tension against it when I sewed it in, and I just used it for placements because the pins, because the fabric was so thick, and remember it had binding on that edge as well. So the bag was quite thick because we've got the fabric, the wadding and the lining, plus this tape that's folded over. So it was really quite thick. So I just ran a glue stick along the inside, and I made 2 passes on the zip, of course. One pass that was further away from the teeth, so when I do, let's see if you can see it better. So you can see that's got 2 passes. I make this pass further away first, and then I do the pass that's closer to the zip because it's already held in place. But initially I held it in place with the glue stick. So they are very handy. Okay, then I've got this, which I had to read the back to see if it was something you put in the bath, some sort of a wax melt, or something that you eat. And it's actually an edible. This is Rainbow Unicorn Gourmet Marshmallow, and it's called Cloud Theory. Oh, it's by Cloud Theory. Yes, it's cloudtheory.com.au, which means it's Australian. Of course it's Australian. Cloud Theory Confectionery is in South Australia. How cute is that? That looks absolutely delicious. See the top of it? That will be interesting. What else have we got? Oh, a bag. Beautiful rainbow bag. Oh, with a soap from Flora's. Now, it's called Champagne, Strawberries and Bergamot. I just opened another one this morning. Remember, Flora's had sent me a whole lot of free things when I bought, I think I bought 6 or 8 cakes of that laundry soap. This is beautiful. I don't have that scent. And on the Flora's soap, just let me get one. Which is this. Now this is the laundry soap and it says it's stain removal laundry and dish soap. Now I gave my sister Sue one of them as well. I have found them to be really, really fabulous. And she said that she had some older pillowcases that just had like sweat stains on them. And so she put them in the trough, put a bit of water on, rubbed that soap around, rubbed them together like that, like you do, the old way of doing hand washing, and then just threw them in the washing machine. And now those pillowcases are clean and those sweat stains are gone off them. And so I did that yesterday when I washed our bedding. I don't sweat, so I don't really get hot. I think it's going to be 39 here today. It's 33 at the moment. I have no air conditioner on and I don't have the fan on because it's only, I don't know, 10:30 in the morning. But when you are married to or have to wash the bedding of someone that's a sweater, this is fabulous. I actually washed Neil's pillow protector, as he has a weird shaped squashy pillow, you know, those sort for people who snore. It doesn't stop them from snoring. And his pillow protector gets really stained. And so I did the same thing that Sue told me to do, and now it's clean. And of course I think it was 38 yesterday. So when I do the bedding, I wash it all in the morning, and by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I've brought it in and put it back on the bed. So it's all back on the bed, and the pillowcase came really clean and the pillow protector came really clean. So I was really thrilled. I highly recommend this. And the other thing that I'd ordered, I had to pop to my bedside table to get it, is the Flora's Magnesium Body Butter. Now, I was already using magnesium salt spray for the soles of my feet to stop leg cramps, but I find the salt spray really dries the soles of my feet out, and probably really good for winter, but not that great for summer. And so I changed to this. As you can see, I have used a huge amount, and it is very, I think it's got tallow in it. Oh no, it hasn't. Some of their other things have got tallow in it. This, I have not had leg cramps since. Probably since I bought it, which is a fair few months ago. I've been thinking that I've been going to get a leg cramp, and so I put it on, but I put this on most nights on my legs. It's actually quite moisturizing as well. So I put this on my legs and feet, and it is really, really good. I can really recommend it. Although some people did tell me other tricks that they use for not getting leg cramps, which is to put a cake of soap, which is just like normal body wash soap, under the sheet at the foot of your bed, and it should stop you from getting it. But I have not been suffering from leg cramps at all. Highly recommend those Flora products. Really, really good. And the stain remover soap, just rub it, like wet the item, rub it on. And I did it to Neil's brand new shirt when we went out the other night and he spilt something on it. Well, it's come clean. So really happy with that product. Thanks, Kristen, for putting me onto it in the first place, and it makes me think I must buy some more of the magnesium body butter. Okay, now I've blabbed on about that. This is the colour thread. Remember, we're doing the Dreamscape fabric. Now you could get this box in 2.5 meters of fabric or 3 meters of fabric. So I went for the 3 meters of fabric, and look at this fabric. It is beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. It is very dreamy, very crystal looking. Actually, it looks like the big crystals that they cut open. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. And it's my colours. Which should remind me what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Naya t-shirt in a black jersey that I had in my stash that I had no idea where it came from. It's a little bit slinky, but it's a very comfortable t-shirt. I'm really happy with the size of it. It's not too oversized, but it's not fitted or tight. And it's a size 10 that I make in that. But look at this fabric. What does it make me think to make a dress? Should I make the Belle dress by Style Arc? Or the Tika or Taker dress by Named Patterns? Or should I make the Armadale by Style Arc? 3 similar sort of dresses because they're fitted under the bust. But this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now I know with the Style Arc Armadale you need quite a bit of fabric because I think it's those the front side panels. Yeah, I think it's the front side panels that you have to cut 2 out of. So you need to be very careful that you don't forget to cut them out. Ask me how I know. Because you need to place that pattern piece down twice. So once I did that the first time, luckily I had enough scrap fabric to get it out of. But after I did that the first time, I cut myself another pattern piece identical so that when I laid it out next time, I had it all laid out before I cut into it. I like to lay all my pattern pieces out on my fabric before I cut into any of them, not thinking, yeah, looks like I've got enough. No, the same way as if something is cut on the bias, so you've got a bias cut dress or a bias cut skirt, I make the full piece because I need to know that it's going to fit on the fabric correctly, taking into account the straight grain lines and to cut on the bias if it's a bias cut. So if you're making any garment where you repeat the pattern piece, probably except a yoke. As a yoke, I've often already know which piece on the fold I'm going to use, and often I can fold that over again. And with a yoke, of course, if you run out of fabric and you don't have enough to cut a second yoke, just use a different fabric or some sort of a lining fabric to use in the yoke. So if you're making the Armadale, just make sure that you check and make sure that you've got enough fabric to cut out those. Probably some of them are the side front and the side back panels, but they're exactly the same. And so you use the pattern piece twice, even on the fold. So, yeah, even with the fabric folded over. So just make sure you remember that when you look at your patterns to see your pattern pieces, that if it's something that you make all the time, then it's well worth making another pattern piece, even just out of a piece of butcher's paper, because if you've got it in there with your pattern pieces, you won't forget to do it. But look at this fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. This is really pretty. It is really like the insides of crystals, isn't it? I think that's a good colour for me. Really, really pretty. And the Style Arc Harry. Sure, that's the one with the elastic just under the bust part. Okay, let's go through what we got, and then I'll show you the last thing that I bought. Okay. We got this really cute card that says Dreamscape March 2025, and a gorgeous label that says "You are clever," and a clip. And I do always need more and more clips, because when I give projects to Phoebe to take home, I've often got them clipped together. I don't let her use pins. And a Zoetic Organic Earl Grey tea bag. That's that tea bag. A label glue stick. I'll show you what it's like on the inside. So you can either use it in that direction or in that direction. That's just my sister texting me. She's going to the greengrocers for me before she comes up. And this gorgeous marshmallow. Now this is Cloud Theory Rainbow Unicorn Gourmet Marshmallow. Very, very cute. I'll show you that side. Very cute. As you can tell, I couldn't tell what it was until I read that. But seriously, I either need different glasses on or a magnifying glass, one or the other. The Flora soap, which made me rave on about Flora. So champagne, strawberry and bergamot. Because the one I put in the shower this morning was something with bergamot too. Because we never used to use soap. I only used to use goat's milk product because I've got such dry skin. But all of these, they don't dry your skin out. Yes, this has got tallow in it. And so I know what tallow is because my youngest daughter uses it on Mia, even though she uses, like, I don't know where she gets it from. Probably the chemist, but I don't know. Smells like a roast dinner. But when you've got kids with eczema, you've got eczema, psoriasis, all that sort of thing, you really need to be careful what sort of soaps you're using, what sort of creams you use on your skin and all that sort of thing to make sure they're not more drying. Personally, I use, well, I was using that little sample of the Flora's moisturizer that they sent me, which I will get when I order some more of the magnesium, they're calling it balm, body butter, because it was really good. And you need to be really careful about what you use, because I actually use night cream in the day because my skin is so dry and it just absorbs it. The thread, which is a colour that I've run out of because I can see that there's a space up there where it used to be for that colour. And this glorious fabric that I'm definitely going to make a dress out of, because when you're thinking about either the Armadale dress or the Taker dress, I'm going to call it Taker, I don't know if that's how you say it. by named patterns or the bell dress. They've all got a decent sleeve in them, so you can wear them in Australia well into autumn. So it's not a sleeveless thing, but really happy with this beautiful fabric. It's really pretty, really pretty. Okay, now I'll show you what else I bought. Thank you, Kristen. That's lovely. Thank you, Phoebe. I know that was your idea to make it all about amethyst just for me. So the other thing I bought, and I'd actually been waiting for it to come up in this fabric for a little bit. I knew that I wanted it. I just had been waiting for the fabric substrate to come up. And a lovely thank you card from Kristen that says, the soul is fed with a needle and thread. Isn't that nice? This is what I bought. So this is the Lady McElroy, or McElroy. I don't know how you say these things. And when I listen to other people, some say it some way and some say it another way. So, which is called Life in Venice Powder Blue. Now this is the Viscose Challis Lawn, and I have got a skirt in this. Let's see how they compare. So I have got a Stina skirt in this fabric already. Now this is in the Chloe Chambray substrate, and so I thought I really would like a blouse or a shirt or a top to wear with it, so that I could wear it as separates or so that it looked like a dress. I'll put a belt on, look like a dress. So this is a bit lighter weight for a top. So you can see that that's quite a light fabric. And with this one, even though it has got lining as well in it, you can see that's a heavier weight fabric. Perfect match to each other. So that was why I bought 2 meters of this. 2 meters you can get, I can easily get an, I was going to say all you can eat, all in easy fit shirt, or heaps and heaps of top. Even a Zoe top would look nice in this, wear it tucked in. I would probably wear it tucked in with a belt when wearing it with this skirt. If you remember, the Stina skirt is I want to say a taille jupe. Yeah, with the hidden side pockets. So these side pockets are hidden underneath a pleat. So it's not an overly gathered skirt because it's pleated, so it doesn't make your hips stick out, which is why I don't really like gathered things much. And it depends what shape you are. If you're more, you can be the same size. Someone can have the same size waist and hips of you, but they might be more outwards and you might be more out sideways. So you can be the same size, technically the same measurements, but things don't look the same on you. So that's why I always pleat things rather than gather them, because I think that that sits flatter over your hips. So love this fabric. So I probably will leave that till after I come back from Vietnam. Thank you, Kristen. I'm leaving this till after I come back too. I don't know how many dresses I should be taking, because there's the whole ironing thing. There's the whole Deborah's got too much luggage thing that I always have. There's the whole, if you buy stuff, I'm not putting it in my case for you because you've got too much stuff. But I think last time when I only went to Queensland, but you still could only have 20 kilos worth of luggage. I wore every single thing that I took, so I was pretty pleased with that. Thank you very much, Kristen and Phoebe. It's a really beautiful box and gorgeous fabric. I love it. So now I better get on and make my final shirt. I finished the 4XL yesterday. Of course, none of them have got buttons on them because I haven't received the buttons yet, but I should probably receive those on Monday. So then I'll have to do probably 20 buttonholes. So let's hope everything behaves perfectly. Everybody have a wonderful week. Please like and subscribe, and I will come back to you next week when I've completed all those shirts. Hopefully I had the buttons and have not had any buttonhole disasters. Usually once I get going on the buttonholes and I've got them all marked, you can just do them, and they all work out perfectly. So everybody have a fabulous week. I will talk to you all soon. Loving my fabric. Hope you get lots of sewing done. Bye.